You can make AI ads or commercials with one click for about $1. You can sell them for around $1,000. I'm going to show you in this video how numerous people are creating AI ads, aka commercials, using Higgsfield. This is Higgsfield AI, and they're making thousands of dollars. I'm also going to give you guys the authority emails that you want to send to the people that are willing to purchase these AI ads or commercials from you. So first of all, how do you find these people that will purchase these Higgsfield AI commercials from you? Okay, so what you want to do is you want to start. You want to go upstream. That's where you want to fish. A lot of the times it's very difficult, trust me, from experience. It's very difficult trying to find clients, and get them to come to you or get them to stop, being lowballers or tire kickers. And that's because we're fishing downstream. If you ever see a video or a movie, or you've been fishing before, you know what I'm talking about. The old man with the bucket and his little radio in his seat, and he's just at the silent part of the lake, and it's taking all day for him to get fish. Yeah, but then on the flip side, upstream, there's a fisherman or a bear waiting right there where the fish are jumping out of the water, probably near the waterfalls and stuff like that. They just hop out the water straight into the bucket or straight into the bear's mouth. We want to fish like that. So if you type in videographer jobs, Los Angeles, and this can be for any city, you'll see a couple of directories or platforms pop up that list jobs and everything. These are people that are stating that they have a budget for videos. Okay, so we're going to come to the first one. I opened up a couple. This is Indeed.com. All right, so as you can see, look, creative producer, theatrical creative content, associate producer, creative content. All right, and you would just find the ones that are closest to what you do. Automotive photographer, social media editor. Okay, now check this out. They might have all of these titles, guys, but it all means the same thing. Look at this. We are seeking a creative and detail-oriented videographer to join our dynamic team. The ideal candidate will have a passion for storytelling through visual media and possess a strong technical skill in video production and post-production. Now, a lot of you guys might be intimidated right now because of this job overview, but trust me, we have AI now. All of the tech and instructions and all of that stuff that the job requires, ChatGPT, Claude AI, all of that stuff combined with Higgsfield will be able to express what the client wants from you visually in the video. So you can literally just stroll all of these job listings and you'll see it. Now, if you've already been over here, here's another one. This one is called ZipRecruiter, guys. Now, I'm going to show you how to get their attention. I'm going to show you how to do, your so-called resume without having any experience at all. Look at this. It's just endless job listings. And these people have admitted that they have money to pay for you. Okay, $33 to $41 per hour. What you want to do is you want to be remote. And look at this one, $75,000 an hour. You want to let them know, hey, if I'm remote, not on the scene, you don't have to worry about slip and fall, lawsuits. You don't have to worry about paying me health insurance, dental insurance, or any of that stuff. Whatever you were going to pay them per month as an employee in-house, you can pay me remotely and save a lot of money. Plus, I could get the job done way better. Okay, so now that is Indeed.com. Write this down, guys. Don't just watch this as a YouTube video. Take action. There is no cash in without action. All right. So you got ZipRecruiter right here, guys. So what you want to do is you want to copy the names of the companies. Like, for example, we got Banks Power. Let me come over here to Google. Banks Power, Los Angeles. Look at this. So we found their website. Very simple. We found their website. You can go to the contact us page right there. And yes, you don't want to put this into instantly.ai and do a mass email blast or anything like that. If you want to get straight to the money, you want to go to the people that's admitting a confession that they have the money and they're willing to pay for it. This is even to the point to where you can actually call first before you email, like, hey, I'm about to send my resume over, just making sure that you guys are still hiring for this position. And they say, yeah, go ahead and send it over. Boom. What you want to ask, make sure you ask this. Do not get off the call without asking this. First, you verify the email. Hey, just want to make sure I'm sending it to the right place and it don't end up in the spam folder. Yeah, this is the email. And then you want to say, what is a subject line? See, now they're looking for you. Give me a subject line that I can put in the subject that would stand out amongst all of the emails that you guys get. Give me a specific name. Is there a person there? An inside joke that you guys have in office, whatever, blah, 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 so that I can stand out when I send you an email. They're going to be super interested just because you asked that. Nobody really asks nothing like that, right? So then what you're going to do is you're going to send your resume. Now, before we go to how you're going to make a resume, guys, which will only take like around 30 seconds. Why? Because you have Higgsfield. We want to show, not tell. Your resume is going to be visual. You're going to have a video resume, not not like, you know, a text resume. All right, I'm going to show you what to send, what to say, all of that stuff. Okay, this is freaking genius, and I guarantee you're going to get some money if you put this to action. I'm going to do this if you're not. Okay, so the other one, what you want to search besides videographer is content creator. Okay, and you put your specific city. You're not looking for international jobs. Don't go on Craigslist and find spammers and scammers and stuff. Go to Google. All right, now whoever Google tells you to go with, look, we got content creator jobs all up in here. Look at this, $35 an hour, $70,000 to $85,000 a year. These people have the cakeage. Now, keep in mind, these are old school companies. Most of these people don't know, like, you're on YouTube and you're young and you're up to date, but most of these people are just now finding out about ChatGPT. So don't think, well, why would they buy a commercial from me, you know, when they could just get Higgsfield themselves? Because they're out there doing roofs, because they're out there closing real estate deals. They're out there like building buildings and stuff like that. They don't have time to do the stuff that you're doing. Okay, even if they do know about it, so they're willing to pay for it. You can see the money right there. Okay, so same thing over here on ZipRecruiter, content creator. Now let's get over to where what you want to send them. All right, so you can look at you can put in ChatGPT, their website, and you can say, ChatGPT, examine their entire website, their products and all of that, come up with a 15 to 30 second idea for a video that I can plug into Higgsfield Seedance. And it needs to be extremely realistic, ultra realistic, indistinguishable from reality, blah, blah, blah. They should not be able to tell it's AI. Plus, we need their logo and all of that extra stuff. Come up with a scenario and the prompt and all of that. So ChatGPT is going to give you the prompt that's going to give you, that's not going to spend the most amount of credits and everything like that. And you just simply take the prompt and put it over here. Look at you, make videos in one click. You can go to Cinema Studio if you want to get like super strategic with it and everything like that. Boom, but you just put the prompt in there, choose multi-shot so it can look like it costs you a lot of money to do and everything like that. And you just make a couple freaking example commercials, right? It'll do the magic for you. You don't have to know too much, guys. All right, so now, you want to add watermarks on it, pay attention. So you just Google how to add watermarks in your video. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to add your logo or your name as an overlay on the commercial that you made, and you're going to what is it called? Contrast, or I can't think of the freaking word where you lighten it so much to opacity, something like that, to where it's like almost invisible, but people can still see the logo a little bit. That's how you create a watermark. It'll show you on the video, blah, blah, blah. Now, let's get to the money, baby. This is literally what you're going to send them. These are just examples. Of course, this would be the name of the company. So this is why I said you don't want to do some email blast to just randos and all of that type of stuff. All right, take your time. You can send good emails manually, 10 of them, and you'll get a better response rate if you're strategic, like I'm going to show you, than if you sent out 1,000 like just random emails. Watch this. All right, send authority emails manually. Authority email example number 1. Watch this. We're going to use Pepsi. You want to always include an authority that they recognize because it makes it relatable. Even though this is a cold email, the moment you mention things that they are familiar with, it becomes warm. It becomes like you're an insider of the industry. You're not just some marketer that don't know anything, that's just trying to make money. When you start mentioning like name dropping and location specific mentions and all of that type of stuff, it becomes very personal to them and they get intrigued. Okay, so I say, for free, remember this is your resume, I remade Pepsi's 2026 Super Bowl commercial to feature blank, your soda instead. Now, come on, man. That opening right there, come on, man. I'm not a copywriting genius, but tell me, if you got a soda company and you're trying to promote your beverage or whatever, blah, 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 and somebody said they remade Pepsi's 2026, but this is going to do a couple of things. It gets their attention because of the name drop, authority, right? And it makes you look like you're affiliated possibly with Pepsi or something, but maybe you like just jumping ship and you're a free agent or something, right? Okay, but it's going to make them go and look at 2026 Pepsi's Super Bowl commercial out of curiosity. So now you're getting them to invest time. See, this is no longer a cold email, guys. Now they're investing time. Like, hold on, let me go first see the 2026 Super Bowl commercial. And this is just an example, guys. I don't even remember what the Super Bowl commercial was, but that's just a great example and opener. Okay, so now they know you're not just blasting an email because they're specifically a soda company and you're name dropping. Now, that company brought Pepsi over $3 billion in revenue so far. That's answering the why you remade it for their company. You're like, oh snap, like you're answering automatically, well, what can you do for me? Like, what's this got to do with us? Like, what do we get out of you reaching out to us? Okay, now pay attention. The next part has so much psychology stuffed into it, like I should be at some freaking college being a professor or something right now. Okay, so it says, when you approve it, if you've ever learned from Grant Cardone, like sales, or any Wolf of Wall Street Negro or something like that, you'll know that you want to assume the sale. Assume the sale. Just assume that you're so great that confidence right there rubs off. You didn't say if you approve it. You said when you approve it. Look at this. Now it looks like you have connections. We can immediately air it to around 763,000 people in the Los Angeles area. Hey, who are these girls with you? Now this looks major. You look big time. Okay, so what is this doing? This is positioning you. They're going to think this is extremely expensive. You use the word commercial. You didn't use the word ad. Everybody knows commercials are expensive, or they used to be. So now they're already like, oh snap, this might cost us a decent amount of racks. You understand what I'm saying? Racks on racks on rack. They're thinking that already. It's going to be awesome when you tell them that it doesn't cost $100,000 for you to do this, because that 763,000 people can be targeted for cheap on Facebook or TikTok with a freaking ad. Okay, so now you don't say if you're interested. Like, I hate all these freaking salespeople on YouTube. Like, I don't hate them, but I hate their lessons. Like, it don't make no sense. Don't give them an easy no. Don't say if you're interested. Do you think this is something you'll be interested in seeing? Can I give you a call? No, don't do none of that BS. Don't do that. You assume the sale. So you say, like, cause if you know what you have is valuable to them, they should be interested. First of all, we already proved that they are looking for video content. Like, we've already proved it. Okay. So if they haven't hired anybody yet, AKA is still listed on the job boards, then and you came at them like this, and you're saying that you already did this. You don't have to do it until they actually respond. Right? You don't want to just use your credits for nothing. Let somebody respond first. It only takes a second for you to create the videos with Higgsfield and Seedance and all of that extra stuff, right? So when they respond, then you go make it, right? So now you say, what time today can I show it to you before? You might even want to make this all caps and bold. You understand? Before I make it public, meaning you're not waiting for their permission. This is going to be posted for educational purposes. This is going to be posted for my portfolio. You understand? Whether you approve or not. Oh, is that legal? Yeah. If you're not making, if you go to Google, now you want to consult with a lawyer and all of that extra stuff, I'm not your legal representative. Let me correct myself and make sure you guys can't sue me, right? So if you search, can you feature companies in a video, like if they're just like in the background or something like that, then yeah, cool, that's fair use. So don't, if you make the video, just be a little bit strategic to where it's not like all about them. Like, make sure it's like about stores on that block or something like that. Boom. You know what I'm saying? And it just has them in the background some damn where. Right? Okay. So my point is, don't make it completely about them until they, accept. All right. But this is going to make them reach back out to you, whether it's to say, please don't air that. We didn't. All right. But then that opens the conversation without them just ignoring your freaking email. Just ignoring your email. You can send this in DMs as well too, because sometimes you'll think they're ignoring you, and it might just be in the spam folder because it's the first time that you emailed them before, right? It might be a spam folder, right? So you send it in DMs. When you see that they've seen it, if they still don't say nothing, then you send them just go ahead and send it to them with the watermark on it, right? Because they might think you just BSing. Or if you don't want to use your credits, it's very simple to go to ChatGPT, the same one that gave you the prompt, and say, ChatGPT, make me a video thumbnail of this, that make it look like it's really a video already, that I can show this to the prospective client, right? So now they're going to think, oh snap, it's real, it's a real video, and they're going to send you a message. They're going to send you a message. They're going to say, let me see it. Or they're going to say, don't make nothing public until I approve it. Either way it go, they're going to say something back to you, right? All right. Even if it's a marketer that's handling their DMs or something like that, they'll get in trouble if they don't show this to the owner, because it could potentially, if you do something wrong, it could potentially ruin the owner's reputation. So they have to show it to them. So you even get past the gatekeeper with something like this. Okay. Make sure you include before I make it public. All right. And this formula works across all niches. Let me show you. This is example number 2. My bad. Popeyes is only 3 blocks from you. Ooh-wee. This is scary. Now it looks like you're creeping at the window. Wow. Okay, so Popeyes is only 3 blocks from you. You're using Google Earth, right? You want to use Google Earth, and you want to name drop a company that's super close to them. It's like, damn, this is not just some copy and paste email right here. Popeyes is only 3 blocks from you. They just filmed a commercial showing a huge line down the street, a huge line of people down the street close to your chicken restaurant. What does that mean? They've gotten people to switch. They're stealing your freaking customers, right? So it seemed like a call out. So I created a new commercial free for you as a response. See, so you're creating the beef that don't even freaking exist probably, right? So it seemed like a call out. Why would they film that close to your chicken restaurant? It's basically saying, we the big dog on this block. If you want chicken, you come here. We can shut them other ones down, you hear me? So it says, I created a response that will have the same line of people outside your shop. Here we go again. Before I show it publicly in the news. Now you might be saying, look, This is a lie. Why would I say in the news? I can't get in the news. Technically, you can't get in the news if you have a big enough petition. This is the age of social media. If you get your whole following to tag in the news, they'll think that's a news report. You understand? They'll think it's important enough. They're always looking for new stories, okay? But we're not talking about that. You can get a press release for $45 on Fiverr. That is the news. These are news sites that the story will be posted to. Now, I'm not telling you to do that, but the point is you could do that. So before I show it publicly in the news, what time today can I send it for your approval? Now, I haven't went to any email marketing classes or courses or coaches or nothing. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, pat myself on the back. But I would say if you're doing cold outreach, you know, in my experience, I emailed a freaking yacht company. You can ask my brother, he's sitting right here. I say, huh, if you can hear me. Okay, so I emailed a yacht company and I told them that they're leaking $50,000 a month. And I use this same structure, and they emailed me back immediately. A yacht company, you know, some of them can make $1 million a month or a week. You understand? So like I was there's nobody to them, but this is an authority email. And AI, I guess you can train instantly maybe to do this, but I don't leave it to chance yet. You understand? So I see it. But this right here, this is like investigative. Like you really did some good research, right? So if you want to sell your Higgsfield AI videos as commercials or start selling AI ads or something, position them as something bigger than just something you put a freaking prompt into one of these freaking platforms and 30 seconds later got something. Make it seem larger than life. Who is that? NSYNC or Backstreet Boy? Anyway, y'all know what the hell I'm talking about, right? So this is your key to a crap load of money right here. When they made this technology, you got to understand, we're still years ahead of the general public. Marketers, online creators and stuff like that, we're years ahead of the general population. They're not going to know about a lot of this stuff for hellas or how to use it. You understand what I'm saying? So you use it and you sell it.